Hey everybody, welcome back to Quali-Tea time. So, brand new office. Hey, I actually have a big one this time. Well, a bigger one at the very least. This is Foxden Beta. I don't think this is quite how I'm going to keep it. I think I am going to have to move a few things around because I've got plans. TM, so we'll have to see. But we have the green screen, which you can see here, just off to the side there. You can also see my little vlogging set over here, which again, I'm probably gonna have to rearrange a bit, but hey, it's here, so yay. And I also do have a time-lapse of the green screen. I've been that was like my number one thing that I wanted to get in the course of this entire like redecorating process. I was not allowed to do it. So the person you see in this vlog, or the person you see in this time-lapse at the very least, is not in fact me. It is in fact my dad, who's kind of our chief decorator around here. So, enjoy a 50-something-year-old northerner painting a wall green, I guess. So once the paint was actually freshly dry on that, we got a few other things tidied up, and then on Wednesday we actually started conducting the move, which then ended about 4 or 5 AM on Thursday, pretty much non-stop that whole day. Then we got heating a day or two later, and then we got internet on Tuesday, and I still took a day or two after that to just sort of like taking it easy, making sure I'm actually like okay after the move. And of course, as you can see from the camera footage, everything around here is still very much a mess. But I am very happy with this, as you might imagine. I have one of the larger rooms, like pretty much the entire first floor here is done, and I have one of the larger rooms of those three. The ground floor still has a lot to do. The bathroom needs fixing up, the kitchen needs fixing up. They're both in functional states, but they're not really like good yet. The living room needs completely redecorating, and then there's the front room that we have currently just decamped into as the decorating home base. So hopefully that gets to look quite like nice and shiny. We're still not sure what that one's going to become. The obvious answer is a guest bedroom. We also have plans for a cattery, or possibly a Dungeon Master's dungeon. I don't know, but we'll find out either way, I'm sure. And who knows, you'll probably be dragged along with me for that experience. But of course, many things are still in boxes. Behind, in fact, the GoPro, there are no less than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different boxes. And that's just the ones that are actually packaged. There are many boxes besides that, including a pair of Reaper statues. But we have power, we have heat, and we have internet, so I'm getting back to work. And here's what we can see coming in the week. Our upcoming streams for the week on Saturday includes the Carousel at 9 PM GMT, where we play some randomly selected games with some randomly selected patrons. And on Tuesday at 9 PM GMT, we have Building Blocks, where we check out the remodeled and vamped up wargs before moving on to their bigger siblings, the wargs. And videos you might have missed for the week. We had 2 episodes of Days by Daylight, where Ace's trouble-filled night comes to a close, but Laurie's has only just begun. And we have a Various Oddities showcase where I put on my best Attenborough impression, which is not very good, to talk about the relationship between goblins and wargs. And on to the questions. So as always, as drawn from the comment section of the preceding vlog. If you have anything to ask me, drop it down below, we'll see if it gets answered. Our question for the week comes from AI13. Are there any universes that have had to reset due to missing a role? Bad things happen to universes that don't have roles. We know this. They do have a degree of, like, self-correction. They can try to repair themselves, sort of. They can't put someone into a role they weren't in already. Or at least we've no examples of them doing this, at least not just yet. But if a role is missing its person, the universe has a role to, like, try and correct that. So that they would just sort of say, there is always a person who's trying to get you to be where you need to be. Generally speaking, if a universe is missing a role, bad things happen, which can range from, like, events going down a bit of a bad timeline to the universe ending. there wasn't a lying in the Mating Do universe until right at the very end when one was man-made. So, yeah. That should give you kind of an idea of what happens when a role isn't fulfilled in the lying verse. And that's it for today, so I hope you've all enjoyed my little mecha from Bangarang here leggings. I should be back to normal next week. We should get this back on Wednesday. We'll see. But until then, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you as ever next time.